Hello, and welcome to another edition of TPAC's Poker Vlog. I'm Todd McGee, your host, and today, instead of boring you with hand histories from another online tournament that I inevitably lost, I thought I would turn the tables a bit and look at some of the poker vloggers and how they're doing in the World Series of Poker, which started about 5 weeks ago in Las Vegas. Now, I'm not going to be looking at the world-famous players like Daniel Negreanu and Phil Hellmuth and Martin Cabral, who's blogging this summer, but I'm going to be looking at some of the rank-and-file poker players who are out there grinding away and also vlogging about their experiences. Some of the players are just starting vlogging this year, and others, like Jeff Boski and Lexi Gavin Mather, have been doing it for a while and built up loyal followings. So let's take a look. The first player we're going to look at in this series is South African pro Giovanni Zanette. Zanette is no stranger to the World Series of Poker. He did come over in 2025 and played a few events and had a couple of cashes. He has about $700,000 in career earnings, as you can see on his WSOP player profile page. No titles, no bracelets, no rings, 3 final tables. He did have a really good showing in the World Series of Poker Europe main event a few months before the WSOP. He finished 17th and won about 60,000 euros, which is around $68,000 in U.S. money. Sad to say, he came to the 2026 WSOP and basically blew all that money. This is Giovanni's first try at blogging, so go check out his blog. He fired 46 bullets in 32 events. He had 5 cashes for $26,200 in winnings for a net loss of $57,550. His cash percentage was 10.9% in terms of number of bullets fired, 15.6% in terms of number of events entered. So not a good series for Giovanni. Hopefully he'll come back in 2027 and do better. Okay, so the next player we're going to look at is Tristan Wade. Now, Tristan just started vlogging on his Poker World Series of Poker journey this year, and he is pretty much putting out some content every day. You can see that the homepage for his vlog right here. Go follow him if you want to. The good thing about him is his videos tend to be short. They're not real long. He's not going overboard in hand history. He does give it a little bit, enough to get a flavor of how the event is going. He has been playing professionally since at least 2007. That year, he recorded a very respectable top 200 finish in the World Series of Poker main event. You can see on his page here, he has 3 titles. He's won 1 bracelet and 2 rings. He's made 25 final tables. And he's got $1.8 million in career earnings. So he's certainly been a productive pro for a long time. How is he doing this year? Well, this year things aren't going so great. So far, he has fired 24 bullets, and he's played in 22 different events. He's cashed 3 times. So that is a $19,000 in total winnings. For the summer, he is down so far $38,000. So he is not having a good start, but he's got plenty of time to get it turned around. The next pro we're going to take a look at is Jeff Boski, whose real name is Jeff Sluzinski. Now, Jeff has been playing poker professionally since at least 2008. That's when his WSOP cashes go as far back as 2008. He has almost $1.5 million in career winnings, a best live cash of $145,000, as you can see here on his Hendon Mob page. His World Series of Poker page shows about $500,000 in cashes at various WSOP and related events, so he's certainly a good poker player. His vlogs are very entertaining. He might be the first vlogger, actually, that I believe I started watching several years ago. He gives a good mixture of analysis of hands and his thought processes, as well as glimpses into the life of a poker pro. So check it out if you get a chance. How has he been doing this year? Well, he's having mixed results so far this year. He's fired 16 bullets, played a total of 12 events, has 3 cashes, pretty much min cashes, all of them, for a total of $4,682 in winnings. And so far this year, he's down $6,200 and some change. Please note that he is a little delayed in getting his vlogs up. This is only through June 6th for him, so he's got a ways to go to get caught up to some of these other vloggers we've talked about. The next pro we're going to look at is Terrence Reid, also known as TJ Reid. He is the creator behind a very popular blog, Torchin' with TJ. And unfortunately for him, he's kind of living up to that nickname this summer at the World Series of Poker, but we'll get to that in a minute. TJ, as you can see, is from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, has $3.8 million in career winnings, with the bulk of that, $3 million in fact, coming last December when he finished fourth in the super main event at the World Series of Poker Paradise event for a cool $3 million payday. So that is certainly something to be excited about. And if you want to check out the blogs, he did vlog about that the entire tournament run. So I would definitely go to his page and check those out. That's a great way to run good, watch somebody who's running good, and kind of feel the thrill that they feel. But how is TJ doing this year? Well, not so good so far. Through June 24th, TJ has fired 47 bullets. And he's played about 33 different events. Now, he's played the same flight of multiple events, but he's played around 33 different events. He has cashed a handful of times, 7 times, so that's not a great ratio of cashes in terms of bullets. He did have one good significant score in the GG Millions event. He finished 17th for almost $42,000, but in spite of that cash, he finds himself stuck to the tune of $88,000 through June 24th. So TJ is certainly not having a good series so far, the one that he wanted to have, and hopefully he can kind of get it turned around here for the rest of the series. Now, the final player we're going to be looking at in this episode is Lexi Gavin Mather. Now, Lexi is a longtime poker pro, and she's also one of the first vloggers that I started watching. She said that during this event, she was not going to film as much. She was going to concentrate more on her play, and I've often thought that these vloggers are really distracted by capturing the video, remembering hand histories, and they're really not paying attention as much as they should. They're probably missing hands because they're away from the table recording hand history. So, I think it's a good decision by her. She has about $800,000 in career winnings, about $500,000 on the World Series of Poker events. She has not won any rings on the circuit or in the World Series of Poker, has made it to about 8 final tables, and she is off to an amazing start. She had a long run in one of her early events, the Circuit Championship. She finished 23rd and had a 5-figure score of more than $19,000. And then she had a tremendous run in the Salute to Soldiers event, $500 buy-in, and she made it to the final table, finishing 7th for a score of $33,000. So that's been a great start to the series for her so far. She's up $43,000 after that latest run in the Salute to Soldiers. That's through about June 22nd. She is a little bit behind as far as getting her vlogs up, but she is definitely off to a good start and having a great series so far. So I definitely recommend you check out her vlog. Now, just for fun, I thought I'd show you my Hendon Mop page. In fact, I didn't even know I had one, but that's after looking at all these other players, I thought I'd look myself up, and there I am. So you can see I have $4,900 in career earnings. Most recently, I won $1,600 in the first event that I've played at the somewhat new Caesars Casino in Danville, Virginia. That's about 90 minutes from my house. I played in a seniors tournament there, finished 12th and won $1,600. The exciting news is you can see all my other cashes here. 3 at World Series of Poker events way back in 2016. I also played my first World Series of Poker event in 2015, did not cash, and played one more in 2017 and did not cash. Then I also finished 2nd in a daily deep stack tournament at the Horseshoe in Baltimore a few years ago. So those are my live cashes. I also did chop a tournament at Maryland Live when it first opened many years ago, but that is obviously not on this list here. So anyway, those are my cashes. I hope to add some more. And I have also found some more vloggers that I'm going to be keeping track of. I'll be doing an update video in a couple of weeks to let you know how the folks who are still playing, Lexi, TJ, Tristan, and Jeff Boski that I profiled in this video, and I found a few more vloggers that I'm going to start keeping track of. So I'll have another update event in a couple of weeks, and hope I'll see you then. In the meantime, I hope you would start, like me, are living vicariously through these pros who are vlogging their exploits in the World Series of Poker, and I hope to one day join them out there and actually play at least one event, not the main event. I don't have $10,000 lying around, but at least one event in the World Series of Poker so I can say I did it. So until next time, we'll see you later, and good luck on the tables.
Movavi. 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 Movavi.